Hello and welcome back. Today we're going to be talking with a brand new author who's just come out with a brand new book. The book is absolutely fantastic in my opinion. So please welcome William, who's coming out with a book. I believe I don't remember what is it called again, William? Well, it's actually goes by the name of Cynthia and Robert. So Cynthia and Robert, a book that has just been released, and I this is actually probably one of my favorite books of the year. To be honest, if I'm being totally honest, I absolutely love it. I mean, I think it's such a passionate book. I mean, I guess I would say though, some people, do you think everyone would like it? No, it's not a book for everyone now. It's not a book for everyone at all. I mean, if you want to have this book, I guess that's lovely. You know, you can buy it from any local of the local shops, but it's really not a book for everyone, I would say, because it has some sort of it has a feeling about it that not everyone might enjoy. Sure, like if just take a passage, what I'm allowed to read. Could I ask you a question? Yeah, go ahead. Could I read? Why not? Sure, go ahead. Read the passage. Okay. Cynthia, come to me now. Yeah. What is the problem? I don't know. I love you, Cynthia. Oh, do you? Yeah, I do. I love you, Cynthia. I love you so. That's great. That's great. You love me. I don't know. I mean, I guess I feelings for you too. Really, Cynthia. Is this what you're saying to me? You have feelings too. That's amazing. That's amazing, Cynthia. Thank you, Cynthia. You'll make a perfect wife. What? Wait, what? No, hold on a sec. We're getting a bit ahead of ourselves now, aren't we? No, that's what I do all the time. Yeah, I know, but it's just that. Well, we're getting a bit hasty. Surely we should take a bit of time and take this step by step. No, I prefer my method of doing things. It's a matter method. Well, I don't know if it is. I don't think it is a better method. Look, Cynthia, I'm the one who makes the decisions around here. No, you're not. You're the one who orders people about the place, and then they have to tell you that won't work. Only last week you told old Lucy that she had to invent something new to impress you. I mean, what's going on? The way, like. Well, I'm not sure if you should be speaking to me like that. I am, of course, I'm 20 years your senior. Yeah, I know. That's kind of actually pointing out to me. Like, I shouldn't ever even be in a relationship with you. I mean, I don't feel like, you're a very nice person. Oh, I'm not a very nice person. No, I like to kill animals and now and again scare the living daylights out of people. Only last day I drove over someone's leg. It was a pain because they didn't back down. They threatened to bring me to court. I said I was who I was, but they didn't believe me. So I had to, of course, get my connections in the police department to drop the case. Yeah. Here and all those things don't you think they won't turn me off? Nothing could turn you off me. Look, I'm a nice, 50, 60-year-old man who weighs just, 20 stone, and you're, 36-year-old. Yeah, I'm getting kind of turned off here. I don't really think I like you that much. Ha, you. Yes, sure. And what nonsense. You'll be back tomorrow, so you will. So there's my reading of of your book. Do you like the way I put in the accents? Well, sure, it gives it a bit of spice, I guess. I mean, I was sure I was trying to give it a bit of spice myself. In the old Republic, but sure they weren't accepting it, so I came here and said, you know what, sure, will I give you a go? And sure, I the first person I asked it, and you're a fan, Well, yeah, I mean, when the book was sent to me, to be honest, it did. I generally don't really read books that are sent to me because of my position. I mean, I don't have that many listeners. I think my top ever listeners was something like, very, very small, nothing very major. But, it was, it's only very small, but it was still, I was still a channel that would really, I wouldn't really want to, read too many of the books that are sent to me, because sometimes they are a bit, offensive. Sometimes in my folly, I once read a book. It had a very nice title and a very nice blurb, and it was all about how this person who gets rejected for an interview hunts down this radio presenter and kills them. And it wasn't a very nice ending, and I didn't really like the similarities between me and them. They made a reference to my weight and my height, and also my eyes. Don't know how they know my eyes, but I'm a radio host. How they know my eyes, but the way it was just a bit annoying, So obviously, I don't generally read this sort of thing, but when I read yours, I was just like, okay, no, this man, we have to give this man his slot, because this is fantastic stuff. This is great stuff, and sure, if we give this man a chance, sure we don't know, maybe I'll be able to say in a few years' time, I interviewed that man, and that man is now a big bookseller. And I think, if people are truly honest with themselves, people will buy your book, yeah, to an enormous degree. Well, I hope so anyway. Because sure, I mean, the book sales didn't do too well. I mean, I have to get back to work, sure, most of the time, because sure, the book sales, they don't bring in much money. I think I got most of the books really I had to give away for free, because they didn't really want to buy it on the things. Like they said, I asked them, and they said, sure, you might be able to sell them to people once you get a foothold as a name, and then you can tell your fans, like, you can set up like a one of those social media sites, and you can say, okay, hi guys, I'll be coming back with another book in the next month. So, like, you can do that, and all your friends will be like, okay, let's buy the book then in a month's time. And that's great stuff, like, there, in the way, like, sure. So, what was it that you had personally, that you had an idea of? Well, sure, the way, like, the book really came out when I was thinking about my own sort of thoughts about, really, it was a dream I had when I was in a bar, and there was this horrible lad. He was talking to this one, and sure, he was a horrible lad. Sure, he was just, there was nothing. I mean, I didn't take any physical things about him, but I did take a lot of the mental things about him, and I gave him the characteristics, where obviously, just to make sure that no one would actually punch me in the face, because I really wanted to punch this fella in the face. Like, I was there, and I was thinking, if he does not stop, I'm either going to punch him in the face or come behind him and literally snap his neck, because he was very annoying. He just was very unlikable indeed. So, what would you say about the book sales? Because we're actually giving a promotional thing now to our listeners. So the listeners in the next minute, if you are listening back on our listen back area, then unfortunately this is over for you. But for the next listeners, for the next minute, you can actually win a free book of this by texting I love this book to our phone number, which obviously you all know as your loyal listeners, and there will be, of course, a £5 charge for that. So thank you for being in the studio with us today. I really enjoyed the book, and hopefully you will succeed, and I'll hopefully see you another time. Sure, that'd be great, next time when I get the new book. Anyway, thank you for listening to this, and if you want to look at other stuff, go ahead. And if you want to come back next time, if you've already seen all the other stuff, or you've already seen all the other stuff you're interested in, you can come back next time when we'll be looking at other stuff, so you can do all that stuff, yeah? And you can also subscribe to the YouTube channel. All of these things help us out, yeah? Or me out, yeah? And obviously, if not, well, I'm not going to be mean or anything like that. No, enjoy the rest of your existence. And I guess I'll just say to the rest of the ones that are gone, as I said, enjoy the rest of your existence, and bye forever, I guess. Bye then.